Hello, boys and girls. Let's make it interesting. If you see that you're gonna hit a curb, just let off the gas a bit and it's fine. Of course not these curbs, but the bigger ones. Here you go slightly over that curb. We try to get to the outside here. Aim for that little curve. Here the trick is to not brake too hard. If you brake too hard, your car is just gonna go to the inside. Same with this corner, it's coming up. Try to keep as close to the wall as you can. Follow this yellow line all the way, as long as you can, then let the car drift outside. Yeah, that just lifted there because I knew I was gonna hit the curb. The hairpin tried to be slower than you think, so you get a good exit. If you go too fast, you have to lift off, and then it's really a lot of time lost. Fourth and second are both fine. If you find you have a good entry, then you can keep it second. If you see that you're having a worse entry, then just go to first and try to keep that good exit. You're the same, slower than you think. Really try to be on that curve so you can easily accelerate out. Here you can go up that curb, just be aware that it's a little bit slippery then after. Wait for your throttle at that last corner. Don't get too eager on the throttle. A lot of the time I'm half throttle first and then I go to full throttle. If you go to full throttle immediately, then the car is just gonna, get too much sideways, so don't do that. Just let it drift to the outside a bit and then come in, just like that Audi is doing actually. This B4 is pretty quick. Follow that yellow line, keep close to that wall. Let the car bleed out. That off track is not too bad, just don't be full throttle if you see that you're drifting to the outside. Also it's just gonna spin. Yeah, just lift it a bit before hitting that curb. You can also just dodge the curb, I don't know really if that's better or not. In my opinion, I love to jump curb, so something I like. Can try to brake early, really try to get this curve and can nearly full throttle out of it. And see, he was a little bit too late on his brake and I gained a bit of time on him. Same here. Also watch my braking, I don't go to full percentage brake because the car is more stable if you do that. I'll try to go full brake next corner, this one, and you'll see the car wants to, it's faster but the car wants to, you know, get squirrely, so just don't use full brake. Seriously, we're on high friction brake pads here, so you really don't have to touch the brake much. Keep it on 50% of his brakes as well as any other GT3 driver. Look at that Audi, I'm braking as good as him, or even better, more stable, and I'm only braking like 50%, so I think, yeah, he's leading. See, not the right way is to full brake. See, the car is hard to control. So don't do that. Might be faster to brake. Maybe if you have to brake in a straight line you can do that, but especially on this, a lot of corners here are like trail braking, so don't do that. Keep it at 50%, keep it stable all the way through that corner. Yeah, just don't throttle on that second curve, because it's bad camber, so the car is gonna slide out. Maybe you can try a longer gear and then be second, and it has less torque, so it doesn't step out like that. But I think short gear is better here. Let's go to first for once. Don't go full throttle too early, or you'll just drift outside and go into that little grass on the left side. On this corner it's important to brake in a straight line, so just cut a little bit of the corner, keep it straight, and then just half throttle all the way through. Once the bounces are over, you can full throttle it, but over the bounces never go full throttle, or the car just gets sideways. Like, not fast sideways, but like sets itself sideways. A lot about a Mercedes to be fast is to be patient. Don't, because a lot of the weight is on the front, so it's a light rear, very light rear. Because also the cabin is quite far back, so all the engines in the front. And see, if you get squirrely, you just let the car drift a little bit. It's fine, as long as your exit is fine. It's fine to be a little bit more outside than inside if you feel comfortable. It's a little bit slower, I think. Yeah, it's a tenth slower, but it's more safe if you feel more safe. I always try to like keep long inside and then good exit out. If you keep too much to the inside on that last part of the set of corners, you lose a lot of time on this straight. So. A little bit of time, too much speed in there, had to wait for my throttle. This corner, try not to go full throttle before the grayer part, the more dark side. Like this ground is like white and then goes into more darker. Once you're on that darker part you can go nearly full throttle. White parts on this track are always more bumpy, so just be careful on them. You also have to be smooth with your steering. If you've been watching my pedal inputs and my steering input, I'm always trying to be as smooth as possible in the entry. If you do it too quick, like I'm gonna do it now, the car just doesn't like it, and it just drifts. So don't do that. See, if I do like that, you have to constantly correct the car. It's part of the braking. It's like a braking point. Just be aware of how much steering you need to get the corner right. That's something you have to remember to be fast. And of course, you want to always hit that same part. Always do the same thing, or try to do it as good as possible. See, the car is fine over that curve if you just don't full throttle it. Okay, that's kind of it.